Force has given us a vision, like the one we shared on Dantooine. Did you see it? Of course. Kashyyyk is a lush but simple and undeveloped world. I would not have expected to find the alien technology of a... The Wookiees of Kashyyyk make their home high among the wroshyr branches. Only their bravest warriors dare to descend into the forbidding depths of the forest. If the star map is located far beneath us on the planet's surface, as our vision seems to suggest, it's unlikely the Wookiees even know of it. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map.
Yeah, what do you want? Here's a stamina. There anything else? You want to hear tales of my exploits? My name's Canderous, of the Mandalorian clan Ordo. I've been fighting across the galaxy. For my people, it is the honor and glory of battle that rules us. It's... Yeah, what do you want? Your choice.
Kipuna, Bonanaki. Selima Wanga Kunbikin. Mucho Shakapaga. Mucho Shakapaga. Mucho Shakapaga. Mucho Shakapaga. Tonki ba non tontek. Kipuna, bona na kichu. Selima wanga kunbi. Mucho shakapa.
How can I help? I'm confident that you can deal with...
Yes, what's on your mind? Sorry, can't...
Hey there, what can... Oh, heck.
Yeah, what do you want? What? You think I don't have something?
Tuftadan Elva, Horisidan Elva, Unitufla Fandigo Elva, Horis Benau Fortitufta. Tuftadan Elva, Horisidan Elva, Unastas Tuftadan Elva. Tuftadan Elva, Horisi Unastas Elva.
I'm here.
Sure.
I'm here.
Sure.
So, new spaces have come to Wild Kashyyyk. Please, look.
Just be sure to pay cash. The interest on his loans will...
First off, hearts are all backside. Secondly, I don't much like the comparison. No need to get personal. It's just poor fellow. He's been waiting for his friends to return with my money for a standard month now. But... of course.
Yes?
Sure.
Our work here could be very important if any effort was put into it. Hold here, Spacer. Czerka Corporation doesn't recommend traveling in Wild Adean. Katarn attacks are especially bad right now. Wookiee hunters usually keep numbers down, but I think they leave certain areas infested. Just hope. You're the Wookiee lover? Why don't you tell me about them? I'm sure you're real close friends. Keep your pet on a leash, or you'll be wearing him. I've no love for these animals. I've seen guards ripped to shreds. I don't take kindly to threats. Don't test me, Spacer. We've more than enough firepower to bury you here. What are you doing? Are you making fun of me? Don't push your luck, fool. I won't stop you, but you leave this area at your own risk. We're here to protect the company.
What can I do?
What?
This place is so wonderful. It's so strange. Maybe we should have Zalbar with us. A guide with local knowledge could be invaluable. I'm here.
What?
This isn't good. I can't afford this. You think I can? Do you know what they get for a healthy one of those things?
We'll work it out. What do you want, Spacer? I'm Patrol Captain Deno, and you're interrupting Czerka Corporation. This Wookiee slave got a little rebellious. We had to put it...
Careful now. That growl sounded pretty threatening. Keep your slave on its leash or we'll have another accident.
Just shut up, you... Of course they don't. Why would you ask me that? You're doing some sort of snap and... You're trying to get me to admit to incompetence, aren't you? Not going to happen. This Wookiee got out of hand and had to be put down. We'll find another. Is that a joke? Who do you think you are? What are you trying to get away with here? You can't just walk. I think this troublemaker needs an accident.
Captain, we have blasters. Don't Wookiees use those?
Would you just shut up?
I'm here.
What?
I'm here.
Yes?
What can I do?
Yes?
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
What can I do?
Yes? That hurt.
What can I do? I'm
Yes?
here.
That hurt.
I'm here.
What?
What can I do?
Yes?
Then I suppose we have little choice. We should proceed with caution, however.
So, Bastila, I heard a rumor that the Vulkars captured you without much of a struggle. It must be embarrassing to be bested by a handful of...
There were extenuating circumstances, and I can assure you, it took far more than a handful of Vulkars to subdue me.
Whatever you say. All I know is that if we had more Jedi like Bastila fighting against us in the Mandalorian Wars, my side might not have lost.
Bold talk from a broken-down mercenary who was serving at Davik's heel. I'd call you his pet cat hound. But they have enough loyalty not to turn on their masters.
Insults? Maybe if your master had trained your lightsaber to be as quick as your tongue, you could have escaped those Vulkars, you spoiled little
I was not spoiled. I was given the same training as everyone else in the Order. You are nothing but No, I must not do this. There is no emotion. There is peace.
That's the problem with you Jedi. Always chanting about peace and control. Never up for a good fight.
Enough, Mandalorian. I won't rise to your bait anymore. The game is over. Let us continue on with what we were doing. How can I help? I do? How did you know? A Kinrath pup. It most certainly is not. I am a Jedi, remember? I have far too much mental discipline to reveal what goes on inside my mind with such obvious physical clues. My thoughts remain hidden, including whatever my feelings are for you. I mean, whatever I feel... whatever I think about you. That is you. Why must you be so impossibly infuriating? You know very well what I am really talking about. I am referring to the bond between us, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind. We can feel some of what the other feels, and what I feel within you troubles me. A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years before using the Force can be considered safe. The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. This is not a joke. The choices you make could affect both our destinies. Not to mention the fate of the Republic and the entire galaxy. There is much at stake. Thankfully, you've exhibited a degree of compassion and self-control up to this point. I sincerely hope you can maintain these traits in the future. We must all resist the influence of the dark side. It's everything we are fighting against. This is doubly important for you, with your natural... That's good to hear. Without the proper training, however, I'm afraid you will find the path difficult, even with the best of intentions. There is great danger ahead for both of us. Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other. Any reckless behavior on your part is likely to affect me as well. Yes, that is true. I will... Your power could be a gift or a curse. When you need guidance or advice or support, I will do my best to help you stay on the path of the light. I only hope I have the wisdom to help you through the dark times. But for now, we should return to our mission. You cannot win. So be it. What can I do?
What? Yes?
I have to give you credit. You've led me on quite a chase, but nobody gets away from Calo Nord in the end.
I see you brought some backup, Calo. Realized we were a bit too much to handle on your own, huh?
You got lucky on Terrace. The Sith attack saved you from a quick and gruesome death. But I promise you, the Sith won't be getting in my way this time. Let's go, boys. It's showtime.
What can I do? I'm here.
What?
I'm here.
Yes?
Yes?
Damnable racket of battle. Watch yourself. Even more of these crawling beasts are hiding in the underbrush. I'm Jolee Bindo. Follow me to my camp and we'll talk a bit. Why am I here? Well, it isn't because I like the stink of dead Kinrath. Let's move this talk to my camp. Keep close. It's nearby under a log. Yeah, I live like some burrowing rodent. I fought the Sith. Now look at... Well, welcome to my home, such as it is. Pull up a stump and be comfortable. Don't coddle me, child. I'm neither a Jedi nor your master. I'm just an old man that's been lost in the woods for... My days of glory are behind me. But perhaps there is something I can do for you. Yes, among the Wookiees. Intriguing creatures. I like that they have little patience, but of course, even here, there are hidden things that manipulate. Czerka Corporation was smart to put him in power. He's as good at destroying Wookiee culture as dropping corpses full of Ardroxian flu. Will you work for him or against him, I wonder? Maddened with grief, perhaps, but not crazed. I helped him pass to the lower forest where only a Wookiee could follow. Some other matters will determine if you can follow. There is a barrier that, well, we'll talk of that more in a moment. Fine. Now, why would you be asking about that, hmm? Don't answer. I knew that had to be. The problems of a few Wookiees don't amount to anything before the concerns of the Jedi. No, you are here for the map. Kashyyyk is an interesting place, more so than anyone suspects. If Czerka Corporation knew, the planet would be a straight line. The Wookiees have their legends that they were not always here, but it is more than that. The trees themselves are strangers. What I'm saying is that there are literally walls in your way, and you won't find what you need without my help. And my help has a price. You must do a task for me, and then... Oh, save it. I know this sounds absurd, but I'm old and entitled to work you around a bit. Besides, since they began expanding in the Shadowlands, the Czerka have left me alone for the most part. Until recently, anyway. A group of them set up camp not far from here. Poachers is all they are. You presumably have a ship. I've seen all I wish to here. Isn't that enough? I mean, really, perhaps your destiny might show. They are not that far northeast of here. There's usually 5 in the area. The captain of the lot is the one that earned my ire. Mishandled. Good. Return to me here and we'll see how you have done. Shoot! Shoot!
You shall fall.
Who are you, another civil merchant like that KotOR slime up on the docking ring? This is my territory. I don't make deals, and I don't persuade easily, so go back topside. Mess with my profits and... The crazy old fool is still alive. I suppose he's still upset that we don't all live in little homemade shacks like he chooses. I've got a job to do here, and there's nothing you or that old coot can do about it. Is that old hermit Jolee trying to talk you into doing his dirty work? We've spent too much on setting up. Just as long as the sonic emitters keep the Preds away and I've got bodies to guard the perimeter, we're staying right here. I mean, if I can put up with my own worthless guard... I don't need this kind of garbage from you. Watch your mouth. I'm the only law there is down here. If you've got something to say, get on with it. Otherwise, leave me alone. I've credits to earn. If you made it this far, you know a fair bit already. I'm no nav officer. I work on the ground, and I haven't seen anything like that. Of course, we haven't been much deeper than this. The Eastern Forest gets even... It's not worth it. You're fighting the plants as well as the animals. Kashyyyk vines are tough as metal and grow back fast. Instead, head office installed repulsor fields to keep the big predators out. Permanent placements, too. We'll... Hurry up, you're eating it. I could use an extra hand. We are hunting the little simians, the tack. They have a gland that acts as a stimulant. I figure I've got 2 or 3 wealthy years to butcher the lot of them. You want it? All right, I'm done talking with you. You've got under my skin one too many times. I'll bury you down here.
Just you try it.
Didn't work. No problem. Didn't work.
What?
Yes?
Sure.
Huh?
I'm here.
Sure.
Welcome back. I wonder, have you had much luck? Yes, I heard the fuss of it. I told you I wanted a non-violent solution, and I had my reasons for it. You should have thought about that. Czerka Corporation will find the bodies and blame the Wookiees. This may cause more troops to be deployed. That, I'm not pleased. But what's done is done. I'm not here to judge you. Hopefully you'll take care of that yourself. Well, perhaps I have a duty to point out what you should have learned from this. Or perhaps no. Was that convincing? It's been a while since I've been in the company of someone that needed that. Yes, in the east past the poacher camp. I saw it when it was installed. It's a very effective barrier. And on the other side, ancient answers. And perhaps a Wookiee you were seeking. I hope he's in the mood for this.
What?
What can I do?
Yes.
How can I help? Then I suggest we move.
Yes?
Yes?
There, you see? Beautifully subtle, isn't it? At least compared to the other Czerka equipment dumped down here. It's only been here a short while, or the Wookiees would have disabled it. They wouldn't have had an easy time of it, though. But there are others, each blocking similar points on certain paths. It is all very calculated, very precise. It would have been effective if it hadn't relied on the creatures to be walking. Climbers don't have much trouble getting around it. I can manipulate it for a moment. Let me see. How did the Czerka engineers do it? There we go. Now, keep moving. These are the most dangerous depths of Kashyyyk. A few surprises wait for us, I'll wager.
Sure.
What can I do?
Yes? Yes?
Here.
Sure.
I'm here.
Yes?
Yes?
What can I do? What can I do?
The Force fights with me!
Yes.
Sure.
Yes?
He's almost feral after all this time. Calm yourself, Freya. We are friends. Don't... Well, this may prove...
I'm here.
That's when I first saw him. I helped his pursuers lose him for a moment. Do you remember me now, Freya?
What? Sure.
Life forms detected. Determining parameters. Initiating neural recognition.
Yes, there's the thing. Obstinate machine. I've no doubt it holds what you seek, but good luck getting...
Primary neural recognition complete. Preliminary match...
Match found? What the... It always muttered something about rejected patterns for me.
Begin socialized interface. Awaiting instruction. Greetings. This terminal has not been accessed for quite some time. Error. Subject displays unfamiliarity to environment. Behavioral reconfiguration will be needed before... I am sorry. I did not mean to confuse you. I will answer questions to the best of my programming limitations. Accessing. Yes, I have found a star map in original system memory. Access is restricted. Error. Data regarding author of the star map is corrupted. Your request requires additional security access. You must be made to match the parameters I have been supplied. Then you are not worthy of further access. You will be rejected. I have been programmed with a very limited field of knowledge, and I must restrict access to only those that fit my allowed pattern. Corruption has resulted in gaps appearing in my memory, and in that of the original installation. It could be theorized that these gaps are intentional, but I have no information on that. Error. I cannot present a non-presence. Perhaps you can ask other questions, and data corruption will become evident. I utilize a retro-adapted holocron interface. Clarify your questions, and I will attempt to access original system memory. The current purpose of this installation is defense. Error. That information is... Accessing. I will answer... Error. Corruption. Extrapolating. This utility was built to monitor planet-wide agricultural reformation. It has since malfunctioned. It can be theorized that the supergrowth of Kashyyyk's forests is a direct result.
Well, that is surprising. I doubt any Wookiee would support such a claim. The forest is millennia old.
Malfunction occurred 241 years after last builder communication. Last builder communication, 29,642 years before current Republic standard. Error. Information regarding the builders of this installation has been corrupted. No evidence of such... Error. Records corrupted. It can be theorized that bioseeding allowed the ecology to remain balanced. It could be expected that the same energy feeding the trees of Kashyyyk also accelerated the evolution of various species. No further information is available. There is too much... Agricultural record indicates this planet was incapable of sustaining sufficient levels of production. Error. Specific conditions corrupted. It can be theorized that produce was being exported to support... Accessing. This interface was installed to better access the ancient data stored within the The exact date is unavailable. Programming keys indicate no earlier than 5 years before current...
5 years ago. I didn't notice it. This must have been installed in strictest secrecy. Couldn't have been Czerka.
No other information on time of installation or identity of user available. Likelihood of removal by user, 100%. Error. Data regarding subject Revan corrupted. Error. Data on Revan. Sorting by identity. 3 attempts by the Wookiee Freyr, all denied. 152 attempts by human Jolee Bindo, all denied.
Call me stubborn, I guess. There wasn't much else to do around here.
Error. List of access attempts prior to these is corrupted. Likelihood of removal. That information is unavailable, but contact is not required for the execution of my programming. Scanning range of this facility is well beyond planetary boundaries. Accessing. Answer will be given. Corruption has resulted. It could be theorized. Accessing. Your request requires additional security access. You must be made to match the parameters I have. There are measures available. Personality profiling will verify the basic structure of your conscious mind. With that, I will determine whether you are ready to receive the Star Map. Information unavailable. If you have further questions, ask them now. Access will terminate with success or failure of evaluation. Evaluation commencing. Result will be compared against the pattern in memory. Just act like you should. You travel with a Wookiee and have encountered complications. Hypothetical. You and this Zalbar are captured and separated. If you both remain silent, 1 year in prison for each of you. However, call Zalbar a traitor, and he will serve 5 years, while you serve none. He is offered the same deal. But if you both accuse the other, you both serve 2 years. What do you do? What do you trust him to do? You travel with a Wookiee and have encountered complications. Hypothetical. You and this Zalbar are captured and separated. If you both remain silent, 1 year in prison for each of you. However, call Zalbar a traitor, and he will serve 5 years, while you serve none. He is offered the same deal. But if you both accuse the other, you both serve 2 years. What do you do? What do you trust him to do? I hear what happens on Kashyyyk, and a good deal beyond. Answer the question I have posed. This test is not for your companions. You will answer and demonstrate that you match. Are you sure? If you turn, you risk 2 years, or none at all. If you reply on loyalty, you risk 1 year, or 5. Your loyalty is dangerous. Your companion could take the opportunity to benefit by turning on you. Zalbar's family is mired in treachery. What loyalty do they know? Your answer is incorrect. I must match your behavior to the pattern in memory. You must answer truthfully, knowing the content. I must demand honest acceptance of the proper behavior. That is a condition of my programming. The previous incorrect response will be discounted. Future incorrect responses will result in rejection. Hypothetical. You are at war. Deciphering an intercepted code. You learn 2 things about your enemy. A single spot in their defense will be at its weakest in 10 days, and they will attack one of your cities in 5 days. What do you do with this information? What is the most efficient course of action? Hypothetical. You are at war. Deciphering an intercepted code. You learn 2 things about your enemy. A single spot in their defense will be at its weakest in 10 days, and they will attack one of your cities in 5 days. What do you do with this information? What is the most efficient course of action? Very good. If you had moved to evacuate the city, you would have alerted the enemy to their lost codes. Ultimate victory required the deaths of the people in that city. You wisely ignored sentiment in your decision. You achieve the proper result with logic that does not match the pattern in memory. I shall adjust my evaluation. Hypothetical. Remove the ongoing war from the previous example. Consider enemy states to be weak and remote. With no external threat, your empire stagnates. Your people become complacent and begin to question you. Same scenario as before. You discover an impending attack, but also a weakness that will come after. How do you react? Hypothetical. Remove the ongoing war from the previous example. Consider enemy states to be weak and remote. With no external threat, your empire stagnates. Your people become complacent and begin to question you. Same scenario as before. You discover an impending attack, but also a weakness that will come after. How do you react? Hypothetical. Remove the ongoing war from the previous example. Consider enemy states to be weak and remote. With no external threat, your empire stagnates. Your people become complacent and begin to question you. Same scenario as before. You discover an impending attack, but also a weakness that will come after. How do you react? Of course you do. It makes the most strategic sense. Your people will rally beneath you against the common foe. As their eyes turn outward, your rule will strengthen. The trappings of war grant many opportunities. You have matched the pattern in memory. I recognize you and will fulfill my designated function. Yes, you are ready. Soon you will recognize the proper course to follow. The Star Map is yours. This unit has now completed its primary duty and has finished with the subject. Executing final action. Activation of Star Map commencing. Parameters reset. Stasis initiated. End communication.
Well, a star map. An ancient artifact of dark side power. Can't say I'm surprised. I always knew there was something funny down here. I wonder if the star map has had an effect on the evolution of the creatures here in the Shadowlands. Might explain why it's so dangerous down here. An interesting theory. I suppose we don't have time to test it now, do we? Now that we've got what you came for, we should be heading back up to the treetops.
Yes?
I'm here.
Yes?
What?
What can I do?
I'm here.
Sure. What?
I'm here.
Yes? What? Sure.
Mucho shakapaka. Mucho shakapaka. Tonki ba non tontek. Tong abuk shami nonok. Tonki ba non tontek. Tonki ba non tontek. Tong abuk shami nonok. Mucho shakapaka. Tonki ba non ton. Tonki ba non tontek. Kipuna, bona na kichu. Kipuna, bona na kichu. Tonki ba non tontek. Selima wan. Mucho shakapa.